here's the bell to start round one. That jab had to hurt. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but don't expect these fans to be sitting down. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people that are here in this place, they will spot it.
Counter shot lands. The perfect counter lands. He misses with that straight left. Believe what we are seeing. It's okay to take a knee.
What you see right there is a heartbroken fighter.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8. On to the second round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter shot. They exchange punches. Every time he throws a punch, can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to norm.
Whoa, Johnny! Nigel Benn has been rocked. Nigel Benn overwhelmed with power, and down he goes. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look. So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
I need to see that again.
We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's see how the corner handles their... Let's get it started in round 3. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Dark Destroyer now in a very dark place. shots, and Nigel Benn goes down. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion. They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or you can get a mousetrap.
Like to see more jabs. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
That's a terrible round, that is.
Back at it in round 4. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's gonna do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. So much for defensive abilities. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did...
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Catch and shoot. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown. Time for the 5th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full bound, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Let's see that again.
That's lights out right there.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. This is a very important. And there's the bell to start round 6. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that? That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Both men step back for just a moment. Perfect punch. And this with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. Do you know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous? That is what writes our history books.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to... There's the bell to start round 7. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Can't score with that hook again. Good counter punching. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Hook misses. As we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Well, he's had enough, and he is gonna quit. So there you have it. It is official now.